Hey everybody, I'm Sherry Williams with WomanUP Initiatives, and I have my husband and good friend Art Taylor and Yolanda Taylor. Say hello.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
He's getting me already. I said my husband. I have my husband, Anthony Marty Williams. He's hanging out in my closet, and we have Yolanda and Art Taylor hanging out in her diva den, and we are on the WomanUP Initiatives business and community networking platform to talk to you today about fashion and style. So we got to kick these guys out.
Yeah. So we are on.
Aww.
We're on out of protest.
You're the whole thing.
We're gonna get kicked out. Husbands who tolerate closets are wonderful husbands.
You got that.
Oh, to the husbands!
Give me the pound on that one. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. So Yolanda, welcome to the show. Again, we want to welcome Yolanda Taylor. She is a legacy WomanUP Initiative member. She was the very first person to sign up as a paid member with our platform. And I appreciate you for doing that because you saw the vision right away. And so Yolanda Taylor is here today. She is the CEO of AttheStyleTable. Look how sexy that sounds. And we're going to talk to her all about her business, all about her style, all about everything that she does for women. She's my personal stylist, so I am happy to be one of her clients and working with Yolanda because now I can get ready in 10 minutes. Welcome to the show, Yolanda.
Thank you, Sherry. And I really appreciate it. I'm excited. I'm very honored to be a part of the Women Initiatives members. I'm honored to be a member and to be a part of this interview. This is really exciting for me. So awesome. I love women initiatives because I went to the T and I saw how you really celebrated which is my client, the everyday woman, the unsung heroes. And I just thought this is so what I want to be a part of.
Well, I appreciate that because that is exactly what the WomanUP Initiatives Tea and Hat Awards Party is all about. I'm, saddened that we could not have the tea this last May because of the pandemic, but we will be bringing the tea back for 2021. Hopefully in May of 2021, it will be an in-person event if we are allowed to have an in-person event. If not, we will have a virtual event. But we really want to get back to over 250 women that come out to the tea, over 700 women that are part of our WomanUP Initiatives, newsletter. Okay. And so these are the women that you're talking to. You met a lot of these women at the tea. So Yolanda, tell us all about AttheStyleTable and why you decided to start your business and when you decided to start your business.
Well, actually, I had decided years ago. I started out just putting things together on a budget because I was a single mom. And so I had to be really creative, but I had a passion for fashion. So I started years ago and working with a client who was running for office, a local office, and she ended up winning that year. I'm not saying I had anything to do with it, but she did look cool while she was running. And then I kind of put it aside and kept working as a flight attendant, but also helping friends and family. And it was just a passion and a hobby. I'm retired now, and I decided to take this part-time business and take it to the next level of doing it full-time, which is great for me because it's what I love to do.
And I love that you love to do it because I love fashion. I love style. I'm a professional model, so I love to put on a beautiful outfit and just rock it. But I wanted to also be comfortable. So tell us how you run your business, how you help women feel comfortable in their skin and really get to the clothing items that they should be wearing?
So what I do is when I meet someone, I try to get to know them. My first thing is I want to find out about your hobbies, your passions, find out what your current lifestyle is. Most of the women are over 50, and we're in the sandwich generation where many of us have kids who are like in junior high or high school, even in our 50s, because we had our careers first and then we started families later. And lo and behold, mama and daddy have to move in. We
That's
have to
right.
take care of our seniors as well, our older family members. So you're juggling all of this, and somehow in the midst, you get lost.
Right.
The you gets lost. So we try to find out where your lifestyle is. What's your health and fitness plan? What is all of these things that where we can kind of decide what your wardrobe's going to be.
Right.
Based on your lifestyle, because I'm all about grab and go style.
Well, tell me about the grab and go style, because listen, I'm all about that life as well. And because of you, I have some looks that are already put together. We kind of go through my closet, and so you can share that process with people. I'll try to share some of my closet, but Yolanda really helped me in terms of putting my looks and styles together. And I do have one that she can talk about that we put together right back here on this lovely mannequin.
Well, what I do
I agree.
It seems that we have a heckler saying you did a great job. He agrees.
But I'll take that kind of heckling any day. What I do with the main thing is once we established, your lifestyle, what your current lifestyle is in the time that you have, then we work through the closet. We take things that you're going to save and keep. The dresses that fit you now, and some that are maybe a little tight. I call it the spank size. So if you're a size 10 and the dress is a little tight, the dress is tight, we're not going to give that dress away. We're going to put a Spanx on. That is a Spanx 10. It's still a 10. So we're going to keep that dress. Now, if you bought things that are larger, because our weight fluctuates. Women over 50, our weight fluctuates 10 pounds on average upward. Right. Because we start, when you're going through menopause, you also start to develop this thing called visceral fat. Isn't that crazy? Passionate, angry fat. Who wants that? I mean, did we get a break? No. So you already have the fat that's under the tissue, but you have this fat that's also growing on your organs. What? I was so dumb when I heard that. Yeah, now I know why I blew up like 25 pounds out of nowhere. It just, It
happened.
So that's why you want to keep those clothes that are maybe a size bigger or just right at that size, even if it's a little tight, and you can put a body shaper underneath it and keep that dress. So now, if the dress is
this, except how do we how are we going to accepting yourself and your body? How do we get that accomplished?
By just looking at yourself, just accepting where you are now. Don't get caught up in, I'm going to lose all this weight and I'm going to be the size I was in college. Just accept where you are now and let's work from there. That's how it's all a part of the acceptance. Know that you're beautiful. Know that you're loved. Know that you're special right where you are. And you can look good at whatever size you are, whether you're a 4 or a 24, it doesn't matter. You can look good. It doesn't take a lot of work. You can do this and you're going to be okay.
I believe that because I am okay. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, listen, we are in my personal closet. I'm so excited to have this closet. Let's be clear. When one of my kids moved out years ago, because they're adults now, I took over one of the small bedrooms as my closet because my husband and I did not have enough closet space in the main bedroom. So I was always, crumbling and smashing his suits. And he's like, I'm not ironing suits. I mean, come on, you got to get rid of some things. So I came into a closet, I built a closet, and I had the closet for about 15 years. But then, Yolanda, oh my God, the closet got so overwhelming. I would come into the closet and I would not be able to find anything to wear. I was overwhelmed. So what you and I did once I decided I was going to get a new closet and upgrade, what did we do? We dove right into the 3 or 4 steps that you gave me in tips. So please share that with everybody.
I have 3 guidelines. You go through your closet, go through as many things as you can. Now, Sherry, it was overwhelmed. It was a lot. So you go through as much as you can take. You might have to do it in days, in hunks, but you go in. Okay, you have these clothes that are like 4 sizes you've held on forever because it was the first dress that you had when you met your husband in one day, or your boyfriend, or that special occasion. Let it go. Let it go.
Girl.
Let it go. So you need a pile to save. You need a pile to swap or donate. And there are several very good organizations to donate your clothes that people can really use those clothes. Like Goodwill is always a good standard, and Dress for Success. So also then you have swap parties. You can do that, get together with your friends, socially distancing outside, or you can do it virtually. We did one. We had a blast.
We shop in our closet.
It was so much fun.
Tell us about shopping in our closet, because that is the number one thing that I do. I shop in my closet because of Yolanda. Tell the ladies and gentlemen why we should be shopping in our own closets.
So the clothes that you save, those are clothes that you're going to start creating looks from, looks that you didn't even think about. And we'll start creating looks out of that. And then eventually you'll start adding to the things, replacing some of the things that you gave away. Because I believe you don't need a whole lot. You just need some really great solid pieces that you can add to, subtract to, and work with, and build off of a foundation. Now, I'm a minimalist, and I am that for a couple reasons. One, I was raised that way. My mother always wore classic styles. And number 2, you'll pull it out and you always have something to wear. You always have something to wear. And when you have trendy, it might be out of style and then you can't wear it forever because it's just like, it's just this trendy, funky piece, and then nobody else is wearing it. And then you feel like I'm really outdated. So that's why the classic. I'm not saying don't buy trendy from time to time as add-ins, but I would not have your whole closet as trendy, because unless you have like lots of money that you can just constantly chase the trends. I'm not that person. I don't have a lot of money to spend on clothes like that.
All right.
So that's why I always buy classics. That's why I'm a minimalist, because you can always layer, add, decorate. And
I would agree with that. I got rid of a lot of things. The things that I kept are things that we're still putting looks together. And I sold a lot of things. I swapped a lot of things. I gave away a lot of things, and I tossed some things that just needed to go. And that is the key. I think that really helped me. The emotional part is very true, ladies and gentlemen. If you're attached to something, you have it, and then you might not want to really let it go. But once you talk to like Yolanda and she tells you why it's still symbolic and important, but you don't have to keep it in that capacity, it's just amazing, because you're like, oh, okay, yes, that makes sense. And then you can really start to purge your closet. So that is one of the number one things that we did. And I really am thrilled that we were able to do that. And use you to do that and help me. And tell the listeners, the viewers, how you do it virtually.
Well, you just take, I mean, we can use any platform, Zoom, you can use it from your phone. You can, we can do FaceTime, any platform, Google, Hangouts or whatever. And we'll go right in your closet. I've gone in the fitting rooms in department stores with people, which is funny, but you know, we get it done and we have a lot of fun doing it. So we'll go in your closet virtually. And you'll start pulling out things and I'll have you try things on. And that's another thing. You're going to try things on because we're going to see if it's a classic black skirt that's a high quality, well made, and we can let some of the seams out and expand that dress or that skirt. We're going to keep that piece, that classic piece.
Yeah. Yeah. That is so important. So I am so glad that you guys are joining us this Saturday. So I did tell you guys to bring your beverages if you wanted to, because we are hanging out. This is the fun spot. Now, please, let's give Yolanda a toast. Toast, Yolanda Taylor.
Thank you. Thank you. This is my first time being interviewed.
Oh, no, it's not your first time. We're going to move on to some other topics that are so exciting because we want the viewers to really get to know you, and I want them to know how you can help them with some of their challenges that they may have with their closets. So we want to, just continue to talk about that. So my next question to you, Yolanda, is about how we met, which was kind of funny. Our husbands are friends, obviously, you guys. But it was kind of funny because we had some firsts in our relationships that will always be just our first. So go, Yolanda.
Well, our husbands are always busy and they tell us they're doing something that we're involved in, but they never tell us what our role is or what time it is. So yeah, I was out exercising. I come back and there's this beautiful woman in my kitchen cooking. And I'm like, hi, oh, you're here early. He didn't tell me. And you were like, oh, I just started, he told me to cook and she was worried that I was going to like feel offended, but I was more worried that she was about to eat that moldy bread. I was like, nah. But we became fast friends. And
oh my gosh, I was starving. I had no idea what was going on. I'm like, I'm just hungry. These two wanted to get out and dodge the golf and just,
right.
just dumped us together and said, hey, they'll figure it out.
And it's been smooth sailing ever since.
Oh, I hear a heckler coming.
Oh, here's Tony.
I hear a heckler coming.
So, first of all, you already interrupted our golf life, but that's either here or there. But so on a serious note, for those who are listening and watching, there are two friends talking about an industry which is very significant, and that's fashion. It's also how you organize it in your home. It's also for the average person. And it's a huge industry and particularly dominated by people who are not African American, even though we play a central role in the design of it, the creation of it, and a variety of other things, and particularly these closets, because it's an outgrowth of not having space and creating a space for you. So I want to say something on behalf of Yolanda. Yes, she's a friend, but she's really good at what she does.
Yes, she is.
And I'm telling you as a third party, I'm a typical husband. I don't particularly care for shopping, but I do care about what my wife wears. I'm in the public eye a lot, so I know what fashion looks like on all levels. So the person you want to look for is the person who listens. They love style, they have a sense of style, but they're not restricted to their own style. So that means if you come in and you're talking about something and I sort of want to look like this design, that person has the ability to sort of dissect, well, that'll never fit on you or fit with you, as opposed to, I see what you're talking about. It may not be my style, but here's how we get there. And so Yolanda has an ability to listen and combine that with a love of what she enjoys doing naturally. And that those two things are perfect intersections. And for those who are of color, it's even more important because they're rare in this industry. They don't carve it out for women of color particularly. So, while they enjoy each other's company and you enjoy all the personal stories about Artie and I at our expense, I want you to know I want you to know that
you're in my closet way too long.
But I want people to know that. But let me finish. I want people to know that this is a serious industry, and this person is not just because she's a friend of my wife. My wife has to go to functions where you have presidents to neighborhood folks, and so there's a wide range of clothing she has to wear to make sure that she fits in, as opposed to sort of looks like she doesn't complement what the community looks like. And that's a rare person that has the ability to do that. But my wife really does it extremely well.
Thank you.
So she does it well because of people like, and the person like Yolanda, because there was a time when my wife and I would battle over the style that she particularly had.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
She was stuck in a time warp.
That's true. We all get stuck.
And
We all get stuck.
The first time Yolanda got a hold of her and got her to wear something that I liked in a store that I enjoyed, I didn't comment on it because I didn't want to disrupt it. But I was so excited about it.
I got
because
the memo.
it brought out my wife's features, coloring, all the way, graced her body, those things. So I'm here to say, as a person who's watched this, because I watch it a lot, because of the business I'm in, you can tell somebody who has talent as opposed to just somebody who likes to do it. And Yolanda's a professional. She's not just a person who Sherry gets along with or I get along with. She's a person independent of that, who I would strongly recommend you take the time to go to her site, look at what she does, and get the benefit of her knowledge. And now I get kicked out. And listen to more of some of your yik yak and stuff. I don't call on the phone.
Okay, you can say whatever you want, and I appreciate all of that because it's all very true. And so, Yolanda, we talked about accepting your body. Now let's talk a little bit about investing in classic pieces for your closet, for your diva den, for your space, for your area. Carve it out for yourself. And that was important to me to organize because, like my husband said, I'm on the go and I'm around all types of people. Well, when we were, out in the world, we're in a pandemic right now, so I'm not. But all I'm saying is you want to dress the part and be comfortable. There were so many things that I went to that I was so uncomfortable because I didn't know what the daggone dress code was. And then when I got the dress code, I didn't have that in my closet. So I had to make do with something that was probably uncomfortable.
Right.
So, talk about how to invest in classic pieces for your closet. And when people hear the word classic, we're not talking about expensive. We're talking about
no. And you can curate a lot of clothes that from like I use the Real, or you can go to, there are a lot of online consignment stores, Rent the Runway, where you can buy high fashion, good quality, classic pieces for very affordable prices. And that's what I do. And then you can build your wardrobe from there. Now, odds are you already have like a considerable amount of classic pieces already in your wardrobe. Like you might have a suit and the jacket is dated, but the skirt, there's nothing wrong with that skirt.
Right, exactly.
And you can put a more up-to-date or a current pattern or print or style or cut of that of a top and add it with that skirt. You have a whole different look. Add another jacket, add a leather jacket, add a long sweater jacket, something to coordinate with that, and don't get rid of that. I'm becoming more of a person that's environmentally conscious. And so now throwing away clothes and just to me, it's just such waste, and it leaves such a large imprint in our environment with clothes and landfills.
So
Give those clothes away.
We talk about sustainability. I just want to touch on some of the things that you just broke down. It's so important to know your classic pieces, because sometimes, like you just said, we'll get rid of an entire outfit. Maybe it's 2 pieces because maybe the one piece is outdated. So I am so appreciative that we went through that process, because it saved me a lot of money. Because one of the things I was doing was wasting money on buying the same thing over and over and over again, because I couldn't find it in the closet that was sucking the life out of me. So I had to get rid of things, and I'm so glad that I was able. I always give away things. I always share things. I always gift them, whatever. So that's not the issue. The issue for me was, I want to come into now my new closet. Thank you, Jesus, for allowing me to get this closet. And I want to be able to pull it off the rack and go. And that's what I'm able to do now. And that makes me a better professional, a better businesswoman, a better timekeeper of my time. And I can not waste time by really trying to go through a whole bunch of things that are not put together. So it's really important that the classic pieces are there, and that we shop in our closet, and that you have a stylist like Yolanda that can help you put those looks together. You know, those fresh eyes.
You want to be able to go to a section. You know, once we get to the part of what we're going to give away and clear away, then you're going to look in, you'll be set up in your closet where you can go, okay, this is my section for dresses, for teas, for brunches, for weddings. You're going to have a whole section just for those dresses. All those dresses, you're going to know that those dresses fit with a Spanx or without a Spanx. You know, you can grab that. You don't have to worry about whether or not, what am I going to wear? What am I going to wear? Because you know, in this section, I have these dresses and these skirts or outfits that are for these events or these places that I'm going to attend. Then you're going to have a section for career, your business, whatever your industry is. If you decide, there are a lot of women who go from corporate to, they decide, you know, I'm going to buy a florist shop. I'm going to work in this environment. So then you need outfits that you're going to wear to work, that when people come in, that are comfortable, that's friendly, that shows that you know what you're talking about when it comes to that. That's the whole thing. So you can go quickly and go, okay, I'm going to wear this. I'm going to wear this. And then the next section will be your athletic wear or your casual wear. You don't have to wear a sweatsuit every day. You can put on, if someone invites you to go to brunch, your girlfriends invite you to go to brunch, and if you're that friend who's always in sweatpants and t-shirt, just it takes the same amount of effort to put on some jeans and put a sweater over, like sweatshirt, jeans.
Right. And this is sweater weather. This is sweater weather.
Sweater weather. Yay! Woo!
This is sweater weather.
Right.
Sweater weather. Yeah.
Also, lots of like lightweight sweaters, things, layering.
Yeah.
You have a section where you can go and grab lightweight sweaters with coordinating sweaters to go over them, mix and match, things that are fast that you can go, oh, I'm meeting the girls out for, you know, a quick happy hour. I'm meeting the girls out to go shopping. I'm meeting someone. It's all about being able to go right in, grab that stuff and keep it moving. Grab and go style.
Grab and go style. So you alluded to sustainability. So let's talk about sustainability and how women should sustain themselves. And this applies to businesses too, in terms of sustainability.
Well, the reason why I'm talking more about sustainability is because everybody's talking about the environment. And I, for one, never really paid attention to the industry and how it's huge carbon print on the earth. And it was sickening to me to know how much pollution is just because I want to wear this $10 dress. So the thing is, you want to give those clothes away. It's all about recycling those clothes. Those clothes, someone else will get enjoyment out of those clothes, especially if they're good classic pieces. Or you can sell the clothes that you have. Because like I said, somebody else is going to buy that article of clothing. Now for Sherry, like many of us, and I myself included, have bought things that I forgot. They're in the, you got it on sale, on clearance, in the back of the closet, forgot about it. The tags are still on it. Now, if you cannot fit it anymore, sell it. There's Poshmark. Sherry has this great store, Shasha Glam. You can create your own store and create your own business selling the stuff that's in your closet. It's a great side hustle. It's a great way to just have extra money in your pocket to invest in your new additions to your wardrobe.
Yes. Listen, I love my online store, and I'm going to put it up here so you guys can.
Yes, Shasha Glam.
Just the name of it. Let me find it here. Shasha Glam. Find me on Poshmark. So just put in at Shasha Glam and you'll find it. The store is there. Listen, I'm getting rid of things and they're all ready to go. If you want to purchase these items, I will have them nicely packaged for you and delivered to you. We mail it out to you. So Poshmark does all the work. All I have to do is load up the photos of the items and then, put a price on it. They give you a suggested price. You can go with that. And then you can move the price down if you want to negotiate. And I've done that, and I've really worked it out so that I can use some of that money for the other pieces that I really did need. So I sold things that didn't either fit well or I never wore, or mostly for me because it was a different size and I could not fit that size anymore. And that was part of getting rid of things, selling things, sharing items, swapping items. We did all of it, and we're still doing it. So thanks to Yolanda, I had pieces to put up. So you can go to Poshmark, Shasha Glam on Poshmark, and you can shop with me. And I'm dropping prices all the time because I want those things out of my way. I want them out of my house.
And like I said, you can create a whole side hustle and make money and get that money to reinvest in your new wardrobe.
Yes.
That you're adding to what you already have. But many times we have lots of things already in our closet that we can utilize, that you don't have to spend.
Those things.
Right.
That's what I want to see. Show us some of those things, Yolanda, some pieces that you pulled out of your closet in your area. Show us some pieces, some looks. And
I personally have moved towards, because I'm older, I'm over, I'm 54, my clients are older. I personally I've moved towards lower heels. And that's just my own personal preference. I still have some divas that's still wearing really high heels.
Yes, you do.
I'm not that person, but I can show you what I've been doing. Now, I do know that the kind of riding boots and the leggings and the tweed jackets, the plaid jackets are in. So this is a classic consignment jacket that I bought from the Real. And this fits perfectly with the current trend, but it's also classic that I'll keep forever.
Yes.
The bow tie.
Oh, I love the bow tie. I love the bow tie. And you can
pop everywhere. This is everywhere. Dresses, skirts, so it's current. And it's comfortable. And this is made with environmentally friendly material from Maven Woman. Now, a pair of leggings. I got these at Costco. You don't have to spend a bazillion. I saw a pair of leggings in the magazine for $890. Really? These will get the job done. Nobody knows. It's a pair of leggings. So this whole look with the riding boots is probably $500. The whole look.
Wow.
With the boots.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
With the boots.
That's not bad. So we got some comments in our chat. Dedra wanted to say hi to you, Yolanda. Joy wanted to say hi. And Nicole says, let's see, I love everything you put together.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I think that those are classic pieces and you have to have those.
Right.
So,
and like you're over the knee boots.
Yes.
I've been transitioning to lower heels. So I love Stuart Weitzman because Stuart Weitzman are well made and I'll keep them forever. I have a pair of 50/50 Stuart Weitzman boots. I have like a ton of Stuart Weitzman boots, but I have them because you can go online and go to Nordstrom or go to Stuart Weitzman. They're still selling those same boots for $650. That is called an investment. That was a great investment. Bought those boots in 2013.
Hey, now that requires a drink because that's special.
That's an investment. Cheers.
Cheers.
Now, I do love Ralph Lauren just because it's high quality and it's just, they're classic. I'll be able to pull that out anytime. This leopard bag.
Oh, let's see the bag. I'm going to highlight you. Wow. Yes, I love that bag. You didn't want to swap that bag?
No, because I will keep this forever.
I love that bag.
And so this right here is just a quickie. It's a bronze. I found this, it's kind of a goldy bronze leather skirt. With a black cashmere turtleneck with just a sweater because you have a hot flash, you're gonna have to take it off. So with boots.
Now, what shoe would you wear? You would wear the boots with that?
Oh yeah, you can wear over the knee boots, knee-high boots. You could wear the riding boots with it. You can wear pumps. It's easy. You can throw a scarf with it. You can do lots of things with basic pieces. Build. I'm like Build-A-Bear. build, brother, build.
I understand. And listen, we have to have the right pieces and we have to have the right looks. So tell me, Yolanda, what are 3 great referrals for you so that women can work with you? Because I'm never giving you up. I mean, I love that you shop for me. You send me, different looks. And I get excited when I get those things because I'm like, I didn't think about putting that together, but I like that. So yes, that looks great. And then I might come up with something and show you and you're like, yeah, that's great. The bottom line is I just love fashion. Yolanda, I want her to tell her story about, it's so unique, you ladies. I'm going to have to tell it. Yolanda, we call each other and she's working out. She could be walking. We're walking and talking. You can do 5 miles walking. Some of it we're talking fashion. Some of it we're talking other stuff. But Yolanda also does some of her workout on her treadmill. And you tell them what you do on the treadmill, Yolanda, because it's so unique. No one else does it.
Well, and that's how I started the business because I talked to my business coach and she said, you really should, create a business out of this and really do it full time. And I said, well, I'm not doing anything that's unique, but I always try to stay ahead of the curve. I'm excited when the new fall lines come out or when the new spring lines come out. So I'm on the treadmill watching fashion shows. So that's how sometimes I'm on the treadmill for like 8 hours because I've watched
that
7 to 8.
Yolanda, who does that?
Runway shows.
I don't.
And I watch them and you know, from there, I glean where I'm going to go next with the next looks and things that I can work in my own closet and create the new looks from, and do it on a budget.
Yes.
New looks on a budget. That's my jam, and grab and go style. And so I just know what's coming up, but I also watch old shows too. Like you can look at, I can go back and look at Gucci the 2010 show. And those clothes and those looks are now on the runways now. You can still find different designers that have those same looks now. Max Mara last year.
Would you pay full price or would you shop on a budget for these looks?
I would shop on a budget. That's where you go to these. Yeah. That's when you go to stores like the Real, and you go where you can get these looks that are close to what's happening now. You can get those looks, maybe that 2010 piece that works now for half the price that you would pay for a designer look.
Right.
You can put those pieces together. And so that's how I do it. That's how I create looks. I'm all about creating what you have in your closet. I was a single mother. I had to figure it out. But I wanted to look good. I wanted to be as stylish as I could be. And we also get in ruts too, where you're wearing the same, like you were talking about, you wear the same, you gravitate towards the same thing. Sherry is my jumpsuit girl.
I love a nice jumpsuit, but you did.
So we had to pull her
buy another black jumpsuit, and I said, "Okay."
Right. But we all do that. We all do that. We gravitate towards what's familiar, what's safe, and what we feel comfortable in.
What's comfortable. And
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm always in some kind of little black ensemble with, I get that. But after a while, you don't want to look like you're in a uniform.
Exactly. Yes.
I had one style, like this was years ago. I had this one style I would wear, like a halter top, leather jacket, and a skirt and slingbacks. I wore that look so much. An old friend of mine said, "You realize you wear one uniform and that's the other uniform." I was like, wow, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, you didn't realize it.
Right. You don't realize it. So it's easy. Everything that I'm working with women on, I understand. I know. I do. I understand going from the size you used to be, and then all of a sudden you turn 50 and you're like, oh my God, what just happened to me? And a couple years ago, we went to this brunch. Can I tell this story?
Were we together?
So no, we weren't together, but Art and I went to this brunch, and I had this like knit dress on. I was like, put my Spanx on, got it. It was a Spanx size. I got in it, and I was feeling good, and I was like, oh yeah. But one thing about Spanx and those shapers, don't go to a buffet. I was sitting there, and then after I ate, I was sitting there, and I'm just talking. All of a sudden, I just started sweating. And I was like, I'm just having a hot flash. Let me go to the bathroom and cool off. No, oh my God, it was the Spanx. I had to take that thing off. I took that thing off and walked right back out, powdered myself down, and walked right back out with baby Yolanda.
Oh my God. That's so cool. And you know what? But you're thinking one way, I want to wear this dress, or it's appropriate for the event,
right?
But you're not thinking, oh my God, I'm going to have a Spanx on, and then when I eat, it's going to expand and it's going to be so uncomfortable. I mean, don't do it, ladies. That's so funny, Yolanda.
So you definitely have to gauge. So now, if I go to brunch, I'm wearing that A-line dress.
Yes.
Yes, you get that A-line dress that
You
just
can just flow.
just flows. No
Yeah.
tight, no, just flows.
Just flow. And I
Right.
love a dress with pockets. That's my thing. If it
Ooh,
has
yeah.
pockets or some kind of hand, whatever, I love a dress or a long sleeve shirt that has pockets. But dresses with pockets
Yes.
and long sleeves, those kind of dresses I love.
I absolutely. And I think as you get older too, it's you want things that are really practical. You want shoes that are comfortable. You want styles that are classic. You want pockets. You just want pockets. It's the little things that make getting dressed so much fun.
So
It takes
with
the
that
stress
being
out of it.
So that being said, that this is the dress that Yolanda and I picked out yesterday.
I love that dress.
This dress, let me stand up. Okay. This dress is from New York and Company. And it's long in the back. It is a wrap dress. Wrap dresses, everyone can wear wrap dresses.
Classic wrap dresses forever. That's why Diane von Furstenberg is a genius.
Yes. I have a few Diane dresses, and I'm not bragging, you guys. I'm just saying. And then here are my shoes. I said I was going to give you a glimpse into my closet. So let me pull up this one so you can see the shoes a little closer. And Yolanda and I went through the shoes and said, okay, now what kind of shoes am I going to wear? We said comfortable. And the shoes that I'm going to wear with this dress, let me pull the dress back into the frame. We're wearing this dress. And the shoes that we picked out were these chunky open toe sandals with some gold hardware. And Yolanda, why did you pick this particular shoe for this dress for me?
Well, because it's suede. It also has the gold accents, which are yellow gold accents are definitely current. And also the platform on the shoe is definitely current. So if you have those classic platform, that's a classic shoe that you keep forever. And the platform is definitely back big time. So she could rock that with that dress with, I would probably wear black leggings with those shoes.
Oh, yes. We did talk about the black leggings. So that even punches it up, making it a little bit more funky by putting on the black leggings. So I may put on the black jean leggings or that underneath with the chunky shoe and the wrap dress. It's a beautiful look. I love it. Thank you, Yolanda, for helping me with that.
It was easy because we are set up for grab and go style.
Grab and go style. That's what we love. Grab and go style.
It didn't take us any time to do that.
And so another question that we have is, how did you come up with the name At the Style Table? And tell us about your blog, your website, your ebook, and your offer. Everything that you have to offer our WomanUP Initiatives members and non-members. If you want to become a member, it's a COVID price right now. You can get it. It's a yearly membership. Yolanda is part of the membership. She's a legacy member, and she was telling you guys why you should become a member, because we have so much fun and we really uplift and support each other.
Right.
So,
So my offer is that I have a 30-minute session. We'll do a 30-minute a free 30-minute consultation where we really get to know you and figure out where you want to go, where your career is, where's your goal, what's your next adventure, and how your image and your appearance is going to help propel you there. And I have a free ebook on my website. When you sign up to subscribe to my blog, you will get my free ebook, 5 ways to get your foxy back. And
that's right here. Her website is right below, ladies and gentlemen. So please go there. If you go there, I may have something special for you as well. But you got to go there first. I might just be giving something away out of my closet. You know me. I'm always sending items to someone I can bless.
Okay. We can start with the shoes you're wearing tonight.
So you heard Yolanda's offer. Tell them once again what the offer is and how to contact you. The website is
contact
here.
Me at the style table at gmail.com or at thestyletable.com. You can reach out to me in the Facebook Style Closets and Dividends page. We have a group. You can come and join in on the fun. Everybody's sharing their different looks. And just because my style is minimalist, there are people on there sharing some really cool, funky style. And listen, just because you're 50, you don't have to go out like a punk. You know, there are some fantastic women. Yeah, my friend Denise with the jeans. She looks
Denise
good.
is killing it.
Woo, yes.
Listen, you can be on this show right now. We're gonna have to have Denise come on and we'll have her come on and model some things out of her closet. Absolutely. Because she's fantastic.
Yeah.
We cater to all women, but we're specifically talking about styling over 50. I just turned 55.
And catering to what I do is look at what your personal what your personal style is, what your, everybody's an individual. I mean, she took that look and you don't know what her age is. That's how bad that she is. So
that is how bad she is. You're not supposed to know. You're supposed to put on the clothes. The clothes are not supposed to wear you. You're supposed to wear the clothes.
Absolutely.
Good.
It's just a number. But there is a fine line because you don't want, just because they make a little skater skirt that you can fit.
Okay. Now preach now. Go ahead, preach.
That's really not for you over 50. You don't want to look like you're trying to dress out of your daughter's closet either.
Okay, now you heard it from the stylist, and I can attest to this. Listen, you want to wear the clothes that are appropriate for your body. So I'm not going to to each his own. We're not judging here. We're just saying, let the stylist guide you. And if you're stuck in a style, let it go. I don't shop in my daughter's closet. They have a wonderful business. I shop from their business.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I do. I shop.
They might be in your closet.
Used to, not really that much anymore. But if they find something in here and I can bless them with it, that's great. Maybe you have it. Maybe we'll see. But you just gotta love the stuff that you have and do it on a budget. I mean, I work hard, so Yolanda works hard. Everybody is trying. So during the pandemic, let's talk about one more area: virtual meetings and how and what is appropriate, because I have seen some things that are not appropriate.
Right.
It's annoying, man.
And living in my house now, everybody, because I'm retired and I'm working this business now, everybody else works in the corporate world or nonprofit world, and they're all doing Zoom meetings, but I watch them show up for their meetings. And when it's time to do a presentation, they have on their jacket, their hair's done, they're ready to go, neat tie, whatever. Now, what's going on at the bottom? Nobody needs to know. But at least make sure that you have your hair done, makeup on, show up how you want to present yourself, because COVID is not forever. Dr. Fauci said about 14 months. So how you show up now for these meetings, you will be showing up in person. You will be back in that office. You will be doing those presentations. You have, this is your opportunity. So you don't want to sit there in, now I'm not saying, if you're in your staff meetings and people are all dressed, like whatever, but you want to kind of get in a habit of putting yourself together for these, for your meetings. Because that'll get you in a habit and get you back in the habit, because you will be back in those offices.
Right. And I think that for me, I get dressed. I do my workout. I'll get dressed in the morning after my workout. And I can't say that I get dressed every single day, but if I have Zoom meetings or whatever, I am prepared because I'm a professional and I want to be taken serious. And as women, sometimes we're not taken serious because of some crazy reason, and it could be a number of things. So the last thing I want to do is show up on camera unprofessional. So we definitely want to, take Yolanda's tips and use them to our benefit. And you don't have to put on full face makeup, and no one's talking about that. We're talking about just being appropriate, not just, sitting there combing your hair with the brush when, who does that? Okay, it did happen. People do all kinds of things, or just inappropriate clothing, no nightwear. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. But, and if it's a t-shirt, maybe it's your company t-shirt. That's totally appropriate.
Right.
And that's how I show up sometime.
Right. And you know what, even with that, maybe put a jacket over it.
Pop a jacket. Listen, let me go grab a jacket right now while Yolanda is still telling you how to contact her and to get the offer, because I'm gonna pop this jacket on and maybe I'll change into our outfit. Maybe I won't. Let me just see what a jacket looks like with what I already have on. My bottoms, I have on a pair of jeans, open toe sandals that are flat, and a gold shirt.
So you guys, you can reach me. You can go right to my website at AttheStyleTable.com. You can join our Facebook page at The Style Table. I'm also on Instagram at The Style Table. And within At The Style Table, there is a group called Style, Closets, and Dividends. Now, what Sherry and I are showing, she's showing her fabulous closet. Now, my closet is small, and I've taken over the other small closets in the house, but I've created this space for myself. And this is my dividend, and this is my glam space. And it helps me feel beautiful. It's my own special place where I can feel glamorous, where I can try on my different looks, where I can feel like this is my own little store. And once you do that, you get in that whole mode of this is my special space and I'm feeling glamorous and I feel like I look good. You'll feel better. You will feel better.
Well, I feel better because I found a cute little gold, just a little sweatery jacket throw to put on right over my gold shirt with my jeans. So I'm literally ready to go out of the door right now by just popping this on and feeling like I just added a layer. And then if I get hot, I can just simply take this off and drop it in my bag.
We will.
Very easy, but if I'm cold, I have something to cover up my arms.
And what color shoes do you have on?
Well, I'm going to change them out to a bone color or gold color, because right now I have on black, but I'm going to change it out. I can do a variety of shoes. I can go with a high heel. I can go with a wedge. We are hitting the fall, you guys. So I'm wearing a few of my gold pieces that I like. So maybe I can put these on. So you see, Yolanda just said no.
Yeah. What I want you to do is put on the suede open toe shoes. Yeah, yes, but I don't want that sweater though. I want a jacket.
Got it. Or these, because these are my favorites and they're comfortable.
Okay.
But yes, so right there, she just gave me a tip and said no, and it didn't go, and I don't have an issue with it because I'm going to walk out in the right outfit, whether I change clothes or pop a sweater or a jacket. I could pop a jacket, sweater, and that's
take it. Put on a little tailored jacket and put on a different shoe, and and that's it. That's it. That's it.
That's right. So even when you think you have something in your head, you're like, that could be changed, and you just got to be open to a little bit of change. So we only have a few minutes left. So I want Yolanda to, I want to thank you for helping me with my closet, being my personal stylist, and coming on as a legacy member. Yeah, like I said, Yolanda was one of our very first members, the first member to join the WomanUP Initiative's Business and Community Networking Group. You can find us at SherryWilliamsEnterprises.com. Go under the WomanUP tab, push that, become a member, and then we can be interviewing you. She'll be featured in our upcoming newsletter, so you'll get some more information about Yolanda and that special offer. So Yolanda, close us out with any last words that you want to leave for our viewers today.
Well, I want to say that it's important to compliment a woman.
Yes.
Compliment, support, say nice things. Find something nice that you see in a woman and tell her she's beautiful. That might be the only time that woman has heard that she's beautiful, because right now, especially in COVID, people are juggling so much and so much stress. Stop some woman and say, I love your shoes. Make them feel good. We need to compliment each other and uplift each other and remind each other that we're special.
I would agree with that 1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%. And thank you for always doing that in the most gracious and stylish and classic way. You just have that special touch that every girl wants to have. And so I'm honored that we're friends, and foremost, we're business associates as well, and we can work together on many projects. So ladies and gentlemen, you have heard it from Yolanda Taylor, CEO of AttheStyleTable. You want to visit her website. You want to also email her to get your appointment and take advantage of her offer. And you want to go to her website and definitely share the love, read her blog, and get the ebook. Wrong number. Let me change that. There you go. And we definitely want to see you next time on WomanUP Initiative's members interviews. And we want to thank Yolanda Taylor for joining us today.
Thank you. This was fun.
Always fun. Now we can have like an after party. I love my closet. Thank you, Yolanda, for helping me. I'm still not quite finished, but it's a little bit at a time. I'm just going to keep on working at it.
Yeah, you have a little bit at a time. Take bite sizes out of it. Don't overwhelm yourself. Yeah.
That's right. Thank you, my friend.
All right.
Great job.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.